What's up? How we doing? We ready for a little cartoon chat today? A little caricature chat. All right. Glad you're here. My name's Cartoon Mark. Welcome to my art studio where we draw caricatures and cartoons and do the occasional paintings. Oh man, I don't have anything really planned today except I just wanted to chime in and check in and say hi to you guys. And first and foremost, want to wish everybody happy holidays. Thank you for joining me in the live stream. If you're here in the live stream, hit the like button. And thank you so much for joining me in the replay as well. We're going to talk about life being a caricature artist. Art What? Hi, Cartoon Mark. Hey, Art What? How are you, my friend? And we're going to chat with you guys in the chat as well. Usually it's creative people here, cartoonists, caricaturists, people who just love funny stuff. We're going to talk about what's on the wall there. Got those. So let's start out with that, all right? We're going to get into some artwork. But first, yes, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving coming up. I got a few days off. I got 4 days off. I'm so excited. I've been drawing, practicing my caricature homework, and I'm really liking the new Neo colors. They're new to me anyway. Neo colors. Caran Dash Neo Color ones for coloring caricatures. This is what they look like, and they're a wax pastel. Really cool. I can use any type of paper with them, but this is kind of how they come out, looking really good. So what's going on with Cartoon Mark, me, uh, life, caricatures, cartoons, and all the rest? First and foremost, I draw caricatures as a hobby. There's a big event going that just is wrapping up right now as we speak. Is called the International Society of Caricature Artists, where they met in. We got somebody singing outside the door here. They met in Los Angeles. I've never been to a ISCA convention. I do want to go to the next one. The next year is in 2024. It's in Kissimmee, Florida. So I do want to go to that. It seems kind of intimidating, but I think it'd be good. So, Art What? Those are nice. I have two watercolor types. Oh, nice. Watercolor's good. I find watercolor Art What to be challenging to control. So if you can do watercolors, you're doing pretty darn good. So the ISCA convention is wrapping up. Go to Instagram, look up ISCA, International Society of Caricature Artists. Check out some of their events. They have speed competitions, likeness competitions, and there's just amazing artists like Paula Vinizet, who's drawn me. I saw Kelly O'Brien was there. I think Dave Hargrove was there. I'm looking at one of Dave Hargrove's drawings that he drew of me. Um, Amazing people, and it's just really cool. So let's get into some artwork. Tom Richmond is usually there, but I don't think he's there now. He's doing other stuff. This is some drawings I got from Tom Richmond. One is Alfred as Thanos, and this is Sissy Spacek from Carrie. So if you can see that there. Sorry for the glare. They look pretty good, don't they? That's some original Tom Richmond artwork right there. And we'll go through some artists that you may not realize that I like and that I'm inspired by as well for gag cartoons. I love, as you know, single panel gag cartoons as well. And I do want to talk about caricature for me in the future of my retirement from my day job. So the purpose of this video is to talk about that and to talk about caricature, being a caricature artist as a hobby, because a lot of us are hobbyists, but there's also a lot of them who are full time. Check out the shirt. We got the alien beaming up Bigfoot, UFO. I just noticed I was wearing that. It's pretty funny. So, being a hobbyist, I do caricatures when I can. Usually winds up on the weekends and occasionally during the week. And I do events mainly. I'm in upstate New York, not a lot of theme parks around me, so I just stick to doing events. And I've recently started to color more at my events, which people are really liking, to get a full color caricature at an event. I used to be really against it, but now I've gotten my speed up and I've gotten comfortable with the Neo colors way more than the Prismacolor art sticks. I can't stand Prismacolor art sticks. You know, if you make one wrong move, you're done. You're going to leave lines and streaks. And these Neo colors are very friendly, user friendly. So I want to talk about first, say hi to all my regulars. Hit that like button, guys. If you're in the live stream, all my regulars, Minivan Venturing, Mikey Stock, Art Watt, Todd Goings, Mikey Fuller, all you guys, thank you so much. Also, the Barefoot Vlogger. We're going to talk about this right here. What's on my hat? Port St. Lucie, Florida. Yes, Mom and Dad Snowbird are gearing up. All their Snowbird friends are down there. They've been down there since October. Mom and Dad are staying back. Thank you for the thumbs up. Because Dad is turning 80 next month. So we got the party for him on Saturday, actually, coming up a couple days after Thanksgiving. So they're staying back for the party, and then the Snowbirds are going down. How does that tie into what I'm saying? Well, I got some choices, some decisions to make later on in my life. I'd say I'm on the 6-year countdown to retirement from the day job. And what's that mean? What does that mean for me? Well, it means we're going full blast with the caricatures. However, I do not want to hang around here in the winter. I will be a traveling snowbird caricature artist. And I just got back from my little nighttime walk, and it is 28 degrees right now. And I had full Carhartt gloves, hat on, everything. So it's a little, and it's been dark since 4:30, as most of the country is as well. So I want to be where it's a little warmer when I'm retired, and the 6-year countdown from the day job. But where do I go? Do I go to where I want to go, where my heart is? Port St. Lucie, Jensen Beach area, the Treasure Coast. I don't know if there's a lot of caricature work there, to be honest with you. So versus Orlando, where all the theme parks are. I kind of want to go do the theme park thing just to have regular work. And I want to be thrown into the theme park atmosphere to have face after face after face. However, I don't want to be in the crowded congestionness of Orlando, but I think you got to go where the work is. I don't know if Port St. Lucie, Florida has enough caricature event work and enough time for me in a 4 to 6 month period while I would be there as a snowbird to get my name out there. So there's a couple things to think about. I want to just go to Port St. Lucie, do the events I can do, and there's a couple, Jam and Jensen on Jensen Beach. There's a lot of festivals, seafood festivals. So I could be a vendor. I would have to investigate the business side of being a caricature artist vendor. So I may just do that. But I am very interested. If someone out there has some caricature work for me somewhere in Florida in my later years, I'm interested to look into that aspect as well. So trying to decide where to go, I'm not going to worry about it. I got 6 or 7 years to figure all that out. But it is starting to get closer. 6 years go by like that, guys. I just did 20 years at the day job. Actually, I did 26. But 6 of those years I was part-time. So, yeah, these new Prismacolors, or I'm sorry, I keep saying Prismacolors, Neo colors. Might check out my latest video. This is the color. I mean, I can really saturate the paper. All right, this is a guy I drew at one of my events, but then I redrew him today. I think I did that, and this is that smooth paper I use at the fair, 12 by 18. It's very large, versus the 11 by 14 sketch pad paper, which has some grit to it. And this actually grabs the color stick more and a little bit better, I believe. And we'll show you this as well. So this is my work with coloring full caricatures, and I like her glasses, how they came out. And this girl really had like squinty eyes. So yeah, and being a caricature artist, I'm going to get into one thing here. Things we hear at the caricature stand from the book I have over here, and then we're going to jump over and get into some. We'll finish up with some artists that I really like that you may not even think I'd be into. More cartoon gag artists. So go get this book if you're into caricature. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Modern Live Caricature by Manny Avatizian and Friends. Art what? Really like the pointers on the yellow backdrop. Yeah, that you picked up on that, huh? Art what? Yellow is a. I learned that from a theme park artist. Taught me um, background that they use in theme parks is a lot of yellow. It really makes the caricature pop forward. So that's a pro tip. Use yellow as your background, and you'd be surprised. For whatever reason, it just grabs the eye a lot better. This book I highly recommend. There's amazing stuff in it. We're going to go over things you hear at the caricature stand really quick. But just to show you, this is, I don't want to give it all away, but go buy it. This is a lot of different artists' interpretations of certain subjects. So it's very inspirational. A lot of these guys are at the ISCA convention right now that's wrapping up. You're going to hear this all the time. So, number one, I'll get into the number one question that's always asked of me at my events is, how'd you get into this? Or how long have you been doing this? And I say, about 20 minutes. And that gets a laugh. But then I say, yeah, basically how I did it. It's kind of the same way a lot of these caricature artists did. I didn't know I was drawing caricatures. I was always into comic books, Todd McFarlane, X-Men, um, stuff like that. Wolverine, Spawn, Hulk, Spider-Man, Iron Man. And then I would draw, like at high school, they would ask me to draw the teachers, or I would draw the teachers. And then we had a thing go on where they wanted some pictures up in the hallway. And I drew, I believe, two teachers, the math teacher and the vice principal. And I got a kick out of it. They all got a kick out of it. And I remember they were a good likeness for that point in time. I really worked hard on them. And that was how I got into caricature. And then even before that, my brother Paul got drawn up in Lake George by a caricature artist named Roger Webb, and I still have that caricature. I have a video. If you type in YouTube cartoon mark Roger Webb, you'll see what I'm talking about. So go look that up if you want to learn about an old school artist, Roger Webb. So while you're at the caricature stand drawing, a lot of times your head is down, buried in your easel, and looking at your model, and you hear these things. And this is great that this book captured it. From the caricature stand, most common questions: do you do real art? Can I get a normal one or a tame one? I kind of draw. I'm drifting more towards a cuter style myself. That's what I'm seeing in my work. Do I need to look at you? Oh, I'm sorry. It's like a lot of the women like are getting their hair ready or straightening their clothes. I'm like, just hang out, relax. They're the nervous ones. Like the most beautiful women that sit down are like the most nervous. It's funny, right? You think they're confident and intimidating. Guys, they're just people like us. And they're like some of the funniest reactions. Do I need to look at you? Can I get one without exaggeration? Is that his nose? What if I don't like it? Okay, this is applying towards a retail setup. You can tell already. I don't do retail. I will be. I do occasionally when the fair comes to town. Did you go to school for this? Oh my God, you gave him a mustache. His nose isn't that big. Can I get a copy? Can you draw a second one? Yeah, I love that one. They're like, can you draw it? Can I have another one? Oh, what do you want? What am I, a Xerox machine? Make me pretty. Leave out my double chin. Hey, I got a double chin. I draw myself with a double chin. I just draw what I see. Why don't you work at Disney? That's a famous line, right? What do you do for a living? Is this your full-time job? I love that one. Is this your full-time job? And I say flat out, no, it's a hobby. It's a hobby I love, and in 6 years it will be my full-time job, all right? Doesn't your hand hurt? Because I do like 3 4 hour gigs. And yeah, I say, yeah, it does. You push through it. What's your real job? Do I need to take my hair down? Yeah, so that's do I yeah, that's pretty much the run of the mill of what you're gonna hear. Go get this book. The weirdest thing I had happen to me is a couple drunks. Um, I was drawing at a church that has been converted to a bar. Okay, here in my area, great place for concerts, and the guy hires me and pays me a flat rate. It's a great gig. They're great, generous people, and I draw free caricatures for all the guests, and I'm busy the whole time. Well, one time I had to go to the bathroom, and I put up my sign, "Be right back." No, I don't think I put my sign up because otherwise this wouldn't have happened. So I come back from the bathroom, and there's a guy sitting in my chair, my easel right here, and his friend sitting in the chair, the model's chair, and he's drawing on my pad. I'll show you. The drawing is still etched in my foam pad. I'm like, excuse me, what are you doing? He had no fucking clue. He's like, what do you mean? I thought this easel was here for us to draw our friends. That's what the guy said. That's what the guy said. Could you believe it? And I'm gonna show you the drawing that like this jerk off did on my foam pad. So here's my foam pad. Can't you see a face? See, this is like a foam pad on top of my easel. Can you see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth? I mean, it's pretty good, I guess. But I was pissed. I mean, he ruined my. I don't know. He didn't ruin it, but yeah. Being a caricature artist is always an adventure. Hey, we got somebody leaving a comment. Mark Oderwald. Yes, had a woman searching in her purse, getting herself ready to be drawn. I purposely avoided watching her. I know where you're going with this, Mark. Then she sat down. Her face was so shiny. Her face was glowing. Wow. Where were my shades? Yeah. If you watch Alan E. J, anybody here watch Alan E. J? And you'll see one of his latest videos. Woman put her purse on his seat. Like people just they don't get it. And I think caricature is misunderstood a lot. It's all perception. And I'll admit, when I first started seeing these face melting caricatures by these guys, I was like, man, that ain't caricature, but it is in a way. And but I'll quote Tom Richmond. He goes, when you start doing that, it's something else, and he's right. It's something else. I want to do a pleasing caricature with exaggeration, but obtain a good likeness. Nothing against those guys. I couldn't ever draw like that. They're amazing people, but I just do what I do, and they do what they do, and people love it. Comment. Mookie, what's up? Have you worked in New York? I bet you could do well in one of them parks. Yeah, I am in New York, not New York City. I'm north of New York City, about 3 hours north. So I work in New York State here, not in New York City, but I could go down there. My brother lives down there. I just want to show you really quick. I mean, the caricature homework that goes into this stuff. I mean, it's just a lot of repetition, a lot of practice, like practicing my bodies, stuff like that. You gotta be able to crank them out. And I call it caricature homework. All right. And it really helps. And so, yeah, I do want to be in Florida in the winter doing caricatures in the future. And might be in Port St. Lucie, might have to go to the theme parks up in Orlando. I'm not sure. So let's get into some artists that you may not think that I'm into. This is a book I found. It's called Famous Corpses by Optibeck, Sato, and Griffith. I think it's Jan Optibeck. Really cool book. It's like all famous leaders and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. But this I just picked up because I liked how it looked. But let's get into some artists that are not, well, one more that is a caricature artist. Is that Slobodan Milosevic? Oh, Boris Yeltsin. Same thing. If you know who Slobodan Milosevic is, you're probably as old as me. Real quick, those are Tom Richmond original drawings, and Tom Richmond does a thing called the Sketch of the Week. Okay, these are really good. Go to his website and get them. They're really good. They're just a lot of his sketches. And he does a lot of pencil or graphite work, like with a graphite holder. Phelps, Jackson, Michonne, Rick. Oh yeah, I like all those guys. There's Glenn and Carol and God, what's her name in the movie, in the show? I can't remember. She was Glenn's girlfriend. That's probably my favorite one, Eddie Van Halen. Art what? Yeah, I think I want to get all Richmond's books. Yeah, you should get them. So artists that you might not think that I'm into, I got 3 artists here that you should check out. I'm into gag cartoons also, like little one-panel cartoons, and sometimes I post those on my community page. Like New Yorker style cartoons, I just love getting it done in one shot. And it takes some thinking out to get it right and to get a laugh and to get a reaction. But anyway, Sergio Aragones. Just want to say I have a lot of these books from the 60s and 70s. God, they even smell old. That moldy old smell of an old book. Love it. Sergio, one of the fastest drawing artists. The fastest drawer in the land, I say. I don't want to open it too wide because I don't want to split the spine of the book. Love Sergio, Mad Magazine. I'll save the best guy for last. I am into Sam Gross as well. An elephant is soft and mushy. They're all blind people. But yeah, pretty bizarre. Really, really funny stuff. This is the kind of art that I like. Let it speak for itself. Can you read that? Yes. Really cool stuff. Some of it is funny, some of it is kind of just slapstick humor. Then I have More Gross, another Sam Gross book. And to finish up, one of my favorite artists is Gahan Wilson. This is a smaller book. I have 2 larger books of him. Gahan Wilson, his Monster Collection. Like this. These are my probably 2 of my favorite cartoons. Here's a kid on Christmas morning opening up a robot and his parents, and he's saying, kill. And here's a Speedy Demolition Service, and there's a monster coming out of the work truck. Gahan is known for drawing monsters and stuff with teeth, garbage cans with teeth, you name it. I'm seeing vampires, stuff like that, 2-headed people. I'll show you this one. This guy is melting. So yeah, that's the chat. I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hi. And caricatures are still going strong here on the channel. Check my feed, check my videos tab, and you can follow along and draw some caricatures. Get that Tom Richmond's book. Also get The Ultimate Guide to Modern Live Art Caricature. And if you want, I'm going to give you a pro tip. a book that'll really help you with bodies, simple bodies, is Jim Vanderkyle, 101 Gag Ideas. I don't want to give it away. I want you to go support him, but I'll show you just the one page. So they're very simply, they look simple, but they're tough to get your head around them. But once you do, you can kind of work these bodies into any type gag situation. A lot of sports, a lot of hobbies, a lot of professions. Guys, thank you so much. Loving sharing some time with you. Got a couple days off here, so you'll be seeing some more videos. And cheers to you. Cheers to the Barefoot Vlogger. Cheers to Mikey Stock. Art What? Mark Orderworld. Todd Goings in the house. Great stuff. Thank you, Todd. And I appreciate all you guys. Cheers. It's only water. And we will see you next time on the Cartoon Mark YouTube channel, where we do caricatures and cartoons. Todd, thank you so much for your tips, brother. Todd has helped me immensely. Appreciate you, Todd. Your work's amazing, brother. Really good. Really good. Really good stuff. So, Todd, ISCA convention is coming to Kissimmee, Florida next year. I might go to that. I've never been to one. It seems kind of intimidating. I don't know. But maybe it's time for me to go to one. All right. I appreciate what you do. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate you for tuning in and help me out. All right. I got to go. I got to go out in the freezing cold here and bring in the trash cans, you know. Like Bob Ross says, I'm a master here on the canvas, but at home I'm in charge of the garbage. That's about it. Art What? Yeah, I took your advice. I got that they have caricature apps in the Play Store too. Oh, all right. Man, we could check up. Yeah. Get draw some caricatures at that ISCA convention. Um guys, yeah, I appreciate you so much. Um hey, if you want, I'm also a magician too. I mean, I do kids magic, easy stuff. So check my shorts feed if you want to see some crazy magic. Check my shorts feed. It all caricatures, magic, music, whatever. I haven't grown up. I'm a 48-year-old kid. So it's all good. See? I even got a magic wand right here for my kid shows. But eventually, yeah, we'll get more into the magic. I just don't have the time. You can only do so much in life, right? So caricatures is where it's at for me, and I appreciate you guys so much, and love chit chatting with you here. Turn the camera back at me for a change, and hey, wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you in the next videos. Leave some comments. I respond to all the comments, and let's keep pushing forward. All right, love you guys. See you later. Yes, sir. Bye for now. See you, Art What, Todd Goings, Marky Mark, all you guys who are here live. Thank you. And thank you for the replay. See ya.